What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now today I have a really fun deck that I've been using a lot lately. I believe I found it on a video of Clash with Ashes, and it actually involves the Elite Barbarians and the Tornado spell. These cards have received a recent buff within the last balance update, and they are a lot of fun to play with now. The Elite Barbs are so strong, and the Tornado is a lot of fun. They increase the radius and the pull strength of the Tornado, making it a really valuable card right now, which is why I did upgrade it to level 5 and my Elite Barbarians to level 11. The Elite Barbs still have the same speed, but they attack a lot quicker, and I believe they do more damage as well. One of my favorite things to do with this deck is as soon as the battle starts, if I do have my Elite Barbs in my hand, sometimes I'll drop them down immediately, and because they are so fast, if the opponent's not paying attention just yet, they can go straight to the tower and take it out right off the bat. If we go ahead and check out my attack log, this deck actually got me all the way up to 4,500 trophies, which is my brand new personal best. I believe before this it was at like 4,270 for a very long time, but this deck has been killing it in ladder matches, and also in grand challenge matches as well. The only battle I've lost with it in a very long time has actually been against another Elite Barbarians deck. His Elite Barbarians totally wrecked me with that Musketeer and Ice Golem as well, and I couldn't get to his tower because he had a furnace. But I have won every single other battle that I have been playing with this deck. It works out really well, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Now I am kind of scared to keep battling above 4,500 trophies, so we are going to take it into a grand challenge battle instead. We are currently 3-1 with this deck. Like I mentioned, the only challenge that I lost with it was against another Elite Barbarians deck, so hopefully we can continue to do well with it and get even more wins in this challenge. So here we actually found a level 8, which is really surprising. I don't think I've ever seen a level 8 in a grand challenge. However, this guy is a level 8, and I'm going to start things off by dropping down my Ice Golem Hog Push on top of his Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Minion on defense. My Hog did drop that tower all the way down to 1,500 hit points, and now he has a Miner coming towards my tower as well. I will drop down some Archers and a Mega Minion to finish off his Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. of course goes towards my Archers, and my Mega Minion finishes off his. With just my Hog Rider, we managed to drop down his tower to 1,500 hit points, and I do feel kind of like a hypocrite using this deck, because I do really hate going up against Ice Golem Hog decks. They are really annoying, but of course this one is a lot of fun. I mainly use it because of the Elite Barbarians and the Tornado. So let's drop down our Elite Barbs and see if we can get them towards that tower. I have 3 spells ready: the Log, the Tornado, and the Fireball, just in case I need it. So let's go ahead and Fireball that Witch right there and get my Elite Barbarians on that tower for one swing. Fireball also in there drops it to 1,100 hit points. And now we need to go ahead and drop down a Log on top of those Skeletons like Giant and to finish off the Witch, as well as some Archers and maybe this Mega Minion as well to finish off his level 7 Giant. I'm actually going to go ahead and let my Archers do the trick and not waste a Mega Minion for now. Drop down an Ice Golem and a Hog to go ahead and finish off this right lane tower. Or at least that's what I hope is going to happen. He will counter with a Mega Minion and a Log, as well as a Zap spell trying to get my Hog Rider off of that tower. But the Hog does get quite a bit of shots off, and the Archers come in here as well to drop it below 300 hit points. Unfortunately, I haven't had to use a Tornado yet, but trust me guys, it is a lot of fun. Definitely try out this deck if you haven't already, and definitely try out the Tornado or the Elite Barbarians if you haven't since they got buffed. So down goes some more Elite Barbarians down the left lane, wondering what he will do to counter. He's going to go ahead and drop down another Mini P.E.K.K.A. and a Witch to counter my Elite Barbs, which surprisingly did work out pretty well, not even allowing them to get to the tower. So another Fireball to finish off that Witch, and I will drop down a Log to finish her off as well, because he does have a Mega Minion coming towards my left lane tower. So the Archers will go ahead and finish off that Mega Minion and his level 1 Miner. Also going to drop down another Ice Golem Hog Push and get my Tornado ready for whatever he counters with. He will drop down a Log, not doing too much right there, and I can't really do much about a Tornado and a Witch behind the tower. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and throw a Fireball at her like usual. Log on the Mini P.E.K.K.A. the Skeletons and that Witch right there. Mega Minion is going to go ahead and finish off his. Let's drop down an Ice Golem Elite Barbarians push in front of this tower right here. For some reason, he dropped down his Witch on the other side, and my Elite Barbarians are totally going to go ahead and take out that tower right there. So Archers to finish off his Witch are going to go ahead and drop down my Hog Rider and a Fireball to finish off the right lane tower, and we most likely would have been able to 3-crown this guy if we just had a little bit of more time. So there was our very first battle with this new Elite Barbarian Tornado deck that I've been having a lot of fun with. Like I said, it works out really well, and obviously you guys just saw that right there. Let's go out and do another battle and see if we can get our 5th win. Unfortunately, we don't have an Ice Golem Hog Push in our hand or the Elite Barbarian, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop down some Archers for now to see what he does to counter that. However, he does have a level 9 Royal Giant coming down my right lane tower right now, and that means I will be able to show you guys how well this deck actually counters the Royal Giant. The Elite Barbarians actually shred the Royal Giant really quickly, as well as that Mega Minion there doing some damage. The Royal Giant only got off 1 shot on my tower. Fireball finished off his Mega Minion and those Barbarians. Now I have my Elite Barbarian and Mega Minion going towards his tower, but he will counter with some Spear Goblins. So like I just showed you guys, the Elite Barbarians counter the Royal Giant really well, and if he ever drops down minions behind the Royal Giant, all I have to do is drop down my Tornado and a Mega Minion, and it finishes him off as well. But my Hog Rider did make it to his left lane tower, dropping him below 1,400 hit points right there. Not much else to do with this hand right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and see what he does first. There, of course, is that Royal Giant once again, so down goes my Mega Minion and my Elite Barbarians to finish him off. I have my Tornado ready for whatever else he drops, and now we have 2 full health Elite Barbarians running towards that tower. Fire Spirits do a little bit of damage as well as the Spear Goblins to distract, but one made it to the tower as well as my Mega Minion, and now we're dropping that lower than the other tower to 1,200 hit points. So let's go ahead and get in some archers and an ice golem hog push down this right lane to see if we can go ahead and finish off this tower. I wasn't using my tornado, but he dropped down a lot of troops right here. Fireball to finish off the barbarians and that mega minion, and now dropping that tower to 600 hit points. Let's go ahead and send some more elite barbarians on this rogue giant right here. The fire spirits will do a little bit of damage, but of course the elite barbarians go ahead and shred that rogue giant immediately. Let's see if they can get to the tower and do a little bit of damage. One has a decent amount of hit points over there, dropping it down below 300 hit points. Let's drop down our tornado for the first time this battle on all these troops right here with some archers in behind. Mega minion in there doing some damage too, trying to finish off all of these barbarians. Ice golem blows up, slows down his mega minion, and my tower finishes his off. So some more elite barbarians on his rogue giant right here. Also gonna go ahead and send in a hog rider in front of my elite barbarians to make sure I can get this tower on the right and finish it off before them actions. So hog in the tower as well as elite barbarians. He tried to zap mega minion them, but it didn't work. And now he's trying to get our right lane tower, but the log will finish off those fire spirits, and I have so many troops already going down his left lane. Even if he got my right lane tower, I probably still would have won. So there you have it, second battle with the deck and second win with it for the video, boosting us up to 5 wins in this grand challenge. And now let's go ahead and see if we can get our 6th. Immediately back out and do another battle, this time against Edward, and we do have an ice golem hog push in our starting hand right now, so sending this down his right lane, hoping to do some damage against this tower right off the bat. He will counter with an ice spear and a log, but only slows it down for just a minute. My hog rider is already on the tower doing some heavy damage before the barbarians even came down. So the barbs finished off my hog rider, but we did drop that tower to 1600 hit points right off the start. I'm also going to go ahead and drop down a log on all these barbarians, as he also had a mega minion there as well to pick off my archers. But my archers did survive that push, and now they're heading towards that right lane tower. I almost used my tornado on that princess to get them in range of the archers, but I'm just going to go ahead and drop down some elite barbarians on her instead. Just kidding, now I seen his hog rider, I want to use that on defense to finish the hog rider. Because of their new and improved hit speed, they do counter it really well, and I'm also going to use the tornado on this princess just to pull her across the bridge, so of course my tower can finish her off. He will counter my elite barbs with his ice golem, but they do make it to the tower, dropping it below 1000 hit points right there. And now to defend his mega minion, I'm going to drop down my ice golem and archers to finish it off. The ice golem survives the beatdown from the mega minion, so in goes another hog rider behind my ice golem. He does throw down a log against my archers and ice golem, which does a little bit of damage, and his barbs actually stop my hog rider from getting off any shots. Let's get my elite barbarians ready for defense, because in comes that hog rider he loves to play. Fireball will actually do a lot of damage to my elite barbarians, but not actually finish them off. And now I have a huge push running down this right lane. I'm also going to go ahead and bring in his princess for just a second over here to the right lane. Surprisingly, my hog rider didn't get a shot off on that tower, and now the princess is locking onto my archers. So down goes a mega minion to finish off his princess, which will not get to the tower because of how low hit points it has. But I am going to go ahead and fireball that ice golem right there and get ready for his hog rider push with my elite barbarians. Let's drop down an ice golem on the left and a log on that princess, because he did drop down some barbarians in the left lane as well. But the hog rider does make it to my tower, and he is doing some damage over there. The log will drop down my tower to 4 hit points, so I need to make sure I can get this tower on the left. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a fireball for all those barbarians right here and go ahead and tornado them away from my hog. However, it doesn't get off any shots, and he's actually going to go ahead and win this battle. So there he goes. He will win this battle, and we will lose the 3rd battle of the video. Actually, the very first loss with his deck in a very long time. I'm not going to lie though, I was kind of playing a little bit cocky in that, because I didn't expect him to keep on making it to my tower. But like I said, the ice golem hog decks are really annoying, even though I'm using one myself, and it's very hard to defend against them with that deck. Either way, we did win 2 battles in a row with this deck, and as you guys saw in my attack log, even though the deck did lose once, it usually does pretty well. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more Clash Royale content. This right here is the deck for those of you that want to try it out. We got the hog rider, some archers, mega minion, elite barbarians, and a tornado. If you don't have a log, just go ahead and substitute it with a zap spell, but of course the tornado and the elite barbarians are a must in this deck. Definitely the only reason I use the deck, because it makes it a lot of fun. That's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.